Hey guys and girls, welcome back. Where we left off, we were being watched by Miss Zoo. Things are heating up. She's trying to get us to take some tests. Let's see what happens. Its chemical formula is CH3CHXOH. What number should X be? Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm scared. 4? Ah, it was not 4. Wrong. Compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? It needs a light-proof container? Okay, I got that one. 3. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Ammonia? Ah, God! I'm dead. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Ah, look at her! Rokes is rich. Oh, she's nasty looking. Oh, she got us. Decide again. I mean, we gave it our best shot. Start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. I don't want to cheat because I feel like it'd just make her mad. Oh, it's not 6. Is it 2? I did 4 last time, right? Or am I stupid? I might be stupid. I don't know. This one's right. It's not ammonia, so we got 2 options to choose from: indole or scatol. Let's do that one. Oh God, it's indole. That was a failure. We get it right this time. Look at her. She's all like scantily clad too. Like you can see like her boobs hanging out. Decide again. It's not 6. It's 2. I'm stupid. It's 2. Ah! Alright. Honestly, I might actually fail this just so I can save my my spirit points since I know the answers now. I think I'm gonna do that, to be honest. It's indole, but we're going to, I think, fail this real quick because I don't want to. I don't want to have like 800, 900 points. I don't get that statement as well. Rokes is rich. This is just like mumbled, jarble. good? You happy? Survived. Crazy teacher lady. Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. Sounds like there are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook. Like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you shut that securely? It still stinks to high heaven. Huh? Yasuoka is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. What the hell? I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to notice something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar. So are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Eisen Asura. It's not familiar. Is it the name of a god or a Buddha? But why was it written on the blackboard? Another live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. The incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Eisen Unity. Right? Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the crying age of decline. The crimson age of decline. The crisis age of decline. I don't know how I got that. I'm just kind of guessing. Question 3. I carry the great Eisen's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart of life itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become a trained Asura. Only because process of elimination, the other words, she said Asura a lot. She hasn't said anything about whatever those other things are. Seems we've passed. At the end of the answer sheet. Next test, 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Oh, that's succinct? Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? Perhaps she's hiding something. But being obvious has the opposite effect. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise. It appears to be from the room next door. Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I'm a little afraid to find out what's next door. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. I could probably use this to... I swing the hatchet down on the wire hard. It makes a dull noise, but the blade only puts a dent in the wire. If I don't hit it on top of a hard surface, it'll be hard to cut it. Pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Yasuoka speaks up. Would it be useless to try to hack it off with something? I won't say it's impossible, but I wonder if it'd be that easy. I could use all my strength to try to cut it, but I get the feeling it won't get rid of the wire. True, that would be a problem. In that case, we'll just have to melt it. Melt it, but it's metal. Didn't you learn about that in science class? Acid melts metal. Oh, do they not do the experiments anymore these days? True, if we could do that, we could get in. We do have a couple chemicals. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. Good job. That must be some kind of nitric acid. Fortune tellers sure do know a lot. Then, I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Hey, we did it. Well done. Now we can check the room. Yeah, let's go. Discarded the empty brown bottle. Oh, lordy, lordy. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. This is blood. Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft like mud. I shine my light into the room. Ew. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desk. How terrible. Yasuoka struggles to retain her composure by covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Are they used for sacrifices? The words sacrificial rites come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly, there's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone here? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. What is going on here? A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Oh, this is weird. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come help me, someone's trapped. Come help me, someone's trapped. We grabbed onto her legs and hurry and drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. You're fine now, relax. Yasuoka speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. I agree, but she's completely naked. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, don't I have the lab coat? I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Alright, I suppose it's better than nothing. Rah! That place is off limits! Oh, she's pissed. Noise from the broadcast, it reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it, she noticed.
What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light.
Oh, this is bad.
We've got to hurry. Let's help her up.
Okay, we made it. She ain't like that. I wonder who this is, though.
Phew. Yasuoka takes a deep breath from the backseat. Sounds like a world-weary old person groan. I can sound old if I want to. I am, after all, elderly. Is this what they call a woman's intuition? Or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Watch where you're looking. I can understand why you're interested, but I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She's quiet. Her breathing's calm. She might be sleeping. Mr. Yashiki. I caught a glimpse. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark. I saw it when we were putting the coat on her. Right there on her body. Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her. The truth is always cruel. But using that excuse to hide it from her would be even crueler. I have a name, you know. The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiru. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Good work out there, Mr. Yashiki. Madam Yasuoka. Who's that lady? Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced Hiru on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color.
Oh, that's her.
Hiru emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess.
Judging by the casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure.
She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living in the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa? Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname for when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing... Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Mrs. Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. and the second I let down my guard, sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seem idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Hey, that's rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed, since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked in that terrible position you found me. I'm sure she was behind it. So then is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happened to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So, where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day after? The day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but it doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving bag. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Yashiki. Let's get back to H Elementary. A strange new colleague. I guess I'll take Madoka with us. No. I kind of like the fortune teller, I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna continue taking her. H Elementary. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiru is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. Missing teacher Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zu. Shall we enter? Be it Miss Zu or Zukawa. Someone is waiting for us in there. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiru. Probably best to start there. Let's go.
It's the third room, I think, right? Be this one. Yeah, this is it.
It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. After much struggling, and I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. You found another strange thing, I see. I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising, but what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. You're spacing out. Are you well? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. It's a scrap of paper. I open it up and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Got fragment. Okay. Got fragment G. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all of the heads look like they died in pain. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Alright, it looks like that might be it for what I can find here. Let's go see if we can take her next test that she wants us to do. Be that desk, right? It's an abandoned desk. I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it up and see several sentences. Got fragment S. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentence in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, by the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment I and start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Wave can control
I wish there was a way you can actually line them up, but let's take the test that she's got here. Start the test. Pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first to the 5th? 12 seconds. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I'm not that stupid. Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Two seconds. It was either 4 or 2 seconds, but yeah, we're good. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. When observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? One-fourth as strong, right? Yeah. Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. Animal classroom. It's not that room drenched in blood, is it? It seems so. I'm slightly worried about the special part. Hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. Pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But Frigi? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Just then Yasuoka mumbles next to me. Froger. Question 1, then. This test is written in German. Can you read it? I learned it at girls' school. Oh dear, I fear I've revealed how old I am. Thank God I brought her with us. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. In any case, I'll try to read it so you can answer the questions. Thank you. Multiple choice social studies. This looks like a social studies test. History. Please answer the following question. In the Pacific War, when Japan was bombed, a bomb shelter was built in H City. During what period did this war take place? Choose the correct answer. I don't know. The Pacific War is somewhere in 1920s or something like that. I'm gonna go with Showa. I don't know if it's right. Oh, it is. Okay. Whew. I'm scared. I'm kind of guessing. I'm not gonna lie. Question 2. At the start of the war against the USA, the Imperial Japanese Navy attacked Hawaii. The American naval fleet was badly damaged. What did FDR say about the attack? I think that's what it says. It's asking about what FDR said in his speech about Pearl Harbor. He said a date which will live in infamy. Yeah. The Pacific War ended in 1945. During that time, that is, which country was allied with Japan? Well, just by going by it being in German, I'm gonna go with Germany. Because why not? Yeah. That was a lucky guess, but works. Managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay, then. Thank goodness we did it. I aged 10 years in 5 minutes. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. Oh, that was nothing. So there's another test then? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. I wonder how long this will go on. I suppose it doesn't matter. Let us go. We're going this way, right? Huh? A piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, correct? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's here. What's this? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It looks like piano sheet music. A children's song. Can you play it? Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I have no sense when it comes to rhythm. Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't help you in this area. Okay. Someone else might be able to, though, like the idol. Potentially. I wonder if I should go get her. Because the idol might be useful here. I don't know. We're just gonna go in here. Do our thing. Animals can be controlled with the frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sounds are snakes scared of? What sounds are pigs scared of? Question 3. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Harmonica, because we found the megaphone in the thing, and the piano, I'm assuming because it was playing, it might be the sealed item. You pass. Got an answer sheet. Pass. Did she just say we passed? Seems so. I wonder what we passed. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. That's the way down. Seems to be locked. Oh. Okay. Paint is peeling off the edge of the fire door and the rust can be seen at the bottom. I return to the landing with the cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. I don't know. I think I'm missing something. Especially since first floor is like this is where the other ghost was. I don't think this new ghost would do anything on this first floor. So I might have to go back and just kind of see if there's any like new developments in any of the other rooms. Let's check here. Is that boy back there okay? Maybe. I touched the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood or resin. Can I... Can I do something to him? Oh. I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. And... snake heads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Go away, shoo. Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Soon there are none left inside the model. Nasty. I broke out in a cold sweat. I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Got matches and a music room key. Lost all of the answer sheets. Ugh. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? Yasuoka. I anxiously call out to them. I feel odd. Your voice, it sounds like it's underwater. It's starting. We need to hurry and find any clues left. Okay. This music room seems to be the key. Let's check the staff room. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Maybe. A large hole. I anxiously wait to see if I drew spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. Yasuoka laughs uneasily. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. Seems I've stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Okay. So something's in there. The shadow inside the hole flails about for a while, but then go back to normal. Oh. That thing was flammable, right? Don't we have matches? Yeah, we do. Burn these bastards. I take out the matches, light one, and throw it into the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole. The snakes writhe around and vacate the hole en masse. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanish, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Izinosaurus talisman, but it looked like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. Okay. Definitely gonna use that, but I feel like I need to bring an eye, because they're talking about something about music, how she can't read, she said she can't read the music notes or whatever. I think I need to go get an eye. This is the way out, right? Okay. That's it right there. I use the music room key and open the door. Okay, here's the piano. This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it's only okay. It's an old piano. I checked the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got sheet music carp streamer. Okay, is that all I needed, really? There's nothing else special? Oh, we step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now. As ingredients and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means that's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we're worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Miss Zhu was trying to do. The heads lined up in that bloodstained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. Footsteps closing in. So sorry, the road's crowded. Get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai. She seems to be dreaming. Uh-oh. The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape in that case. Our only option is to... We'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Let's hide in a music room? Oh, look at her. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, her face. I don't like it. She's gonna jump scare. She's gonna jump scare. Oh, okay. Confrontation time? Look at her. Mrs. Zhu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Okay. Let's use the Eisen charm. And I guess, actually, you know what? Maybe if we use the trash first. And the Eisen charm. What's that do? Yashiki holds the office trash. Ai holds up the Eisen. It wasn't effective. Great Asura, give it back. Mizu glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. It wasn't effective. I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. Oh, nice, that worked. Her arm shakes, hiss, threatening us. Use the clear bottle with the matches. This should burn her, right? I think. Do it. I scatter the liquid and ignite it with the match. Mizu stretches out her snake arm. It wasn't effective. The snakes are confused by the mass of flames and are unable to aim. Okay, I think we're doing good. Oh, her face! Use the hatchet. Start singing. Yashiki slashes the hatchet. The snake wrap around my arm as I swing and stop my attack. I looks for something to play the song. Miss Zoo is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. I's fingers dance over the keys. Miss Zoo stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Miss Zoo is weakened. Okay. Alright. If we use the Eisen necklace and... I don't know. The matches. I tried to ignite the Eisenosaur's charm with the match. Great Asura! Mizu shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings on to me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah! Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluid. Gross. Asura Eisen's charm disintegrates to ash in Miss Zoo's hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. How dare you? How dare you, Great Asura! The snakes on Miss Zoo's arm raise their heads and swiftly strike at their prey, but their fangs sink into... Sink into what? Oh! Why? The snakes turned on her. The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. Oh, she crazy. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wiggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. Damn, we did it. Was that the good ending? I hope that was a good ending, because I know you can, like, this game had, like, 2 separate ways of going about things. I don't sense Mrs. Zoo anymore. Did we do it? Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in the city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Ai looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe. Mr. Yashiki. Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zoo vanished. I open it and find it's an old map, shining the flashlight on it. The first word that I can see is army. Is this what Miss Hiru said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then we finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song. I kind of don't want to linger here. Yeah. It'll just take 2 seconds. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Mr. Yashiki! What happened? I bursts out of the room and clings to me. What happened?
A snake. It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back.
Oh, she's nearly in tears.
Get it off me! Okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on me. There's nothing there.
Huh?
Nothing's there. You can let go. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh. Sorry. But I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off as you were running. So did you grab the sheet music? Yeah, that's all done. Sorry to make you wait. Madam Yasuoka and Miss Hiru are expecting us. Let's head back. We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion.
So it looks like it's going to be me and Hiru, though, because Hiru's mark is still there. I'm assuming.
Hey all, we're back. Welcome back. I believe I must thank you, my mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all.
She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth.
More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Dukawa have anything on her?
You mean this?
I pulled the old map out of my bag. Yeah, that's it. It's an important family heirloom.
Hiru snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you.
Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this.
She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color is different but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter.
It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. Looks like she was still sane when she wrote it.
I take the notebook from her.
It seems Miss Zu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiru. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well now, I want to know even more. We should have taken a look earlier.
The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn.
Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor. Thank you. That would be lovely. Also, I and Yasuoka,
you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiru here by ourselves? Please don't joke. Sai specifically requested my assistance.
I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary's as well.
But...
Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections?
An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but...
Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away.
Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well.
I'm counting on you.
Of course, I won't let you down.
Her voice and posture exudes confidence and reliability.
I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka? Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me. Okay then, I'll trust you. But you better promise me, when your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise? Aw. I'll pass. If I get a VIP pass. Of course. I'll get you in a front row seat. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yashiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the Mark's curse because it's unscientific. Of course there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that, but it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yakuoka? Okay, Miss Yasuoka and Miss I's mark really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out, that's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map. Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old. That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter. What do you mean? I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Hiru makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. Go to the next chapter with talk. Okay, we did it. I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. If you guys enjoyed. We're heading into chapter 5 on the next part. I will see you then. If you guys are enjoying this one, let me know. The main reason I picked this back up is because I had the time to do so. Also, I had just picked up the sequel to this, Spirit Hunters NG, which I kind of want to play. So I want to get through this and be able to beat it for you guys on camera. And then maybe if you guys are interested, we can play Spirit Hunter NG for next. I actually don't even know when you guys are going to be seeing this. I just basically like bulk recording these episodes, and whenever I can get around to uploading them, they'll go out. But yeah, I will see you later. Bye bye.